Hi everybody, it's Panda. Welcome back to episode 3 of my mod tutorial. Today we're learning how to create spells, craft spells, and different combinations of spells. We're going to go through each tier individually and I'll show you how to craft a few spells and describe what each one does to you. So first you're going to need to take your spellbook and right click it onto the scribes table. If you click without a spellbook, it doesn't do anything. You need to have the spellbook. So you'll right click it and it'll show you this screen. This is every single tier and every single glyph that you can get. There's 3 tiers. This is the novice tier, this is the mage tier, and this is the archmage tier. You have to have each specific book to unlock each tier. And archmage tier has tier 3 and below. Mage spellbook has tier 2 and below, and the novice spellbook only has tier 1. First, I'm going to be showing you how to craft the Amplify Augment. So you're going to need 1 diamond pickaxe. Take your spellbook, right click it, and you'll need to find the Amplify Augment, which is right here. It shows you the crafting recipe underneath and how many levels it requires. So you'll left click it. It'll show down here what you've clicked and all the recipe ingredients, and then you'll hit select. Now you'll see the little diamond pickaxe floating above here. That's telling you what you still need to craft this glyph. So you take your diamond pickaxe and you'll need to throw it directly onto the table. If you wait a second, it will inscribe the glyph onto that. It drops it, you pick it up, and you right click it. I already know the spell, but where it says you already know the spell, it'll say you've learned how to use the spell Augment. Next we'll be learning how to craft the Ignite spell. It is right here is another tier 1 spell. So you left click it, hit select, and now it shows you that you need 3 coal and 1 flint and steel. So you take your 3 coal, you can throw them individually, or you can drag and drop the whole group. And now throw your flint and steel, let it inscribe. It dropped, so bring it over, click it, and it says I unlocked Ignite. Scroll over to your spellbook and click C, and it'll bring you to this. First, I'm going to show you how to make a break spell. This is going to break blocks. First, we're going to use the touch form, and then the break. And you can name your spell down here. We'll name it break, and click create. So if we walk over here, it'll show you it'll break and extract all the ores. But notice it can't break obsidian. So we'll go back into our spellbook and we will add the Amplify Augment, click create, and now we can break obsidian. Certain blocks have certain hardnesses. In order to break a tougher hardness, you need to have the Amplify. Amplify does have a limit on how much it can amplify a spell. For break, it's not worth using any more than 1 Amplify Augment because you cannot break any higher of a hardness block than obsidian. Adding any more amplifies would add to the amount of mana that you use to cast a spell with no beneficial outcome. Now to craft another spell, we're going to go to the second tab. Notice that it is empty. You have up to 10 tabs to craft spells in. So in this one, we will do projectile and we will ignite. And notice how it says hold shift for more info. It'll tell you exactly what each effect is, or what the augment does, or the form that takes place. So this is going to set blocks and mobs on fire. Notice that it will not let me add amplify because it will not amplify the ignite. You can only catch things on fire. It does no other damage. So we are going to name this fire, create it, and now if I want to light a fire over there, you can light a fire over there. If you want to cycle through spells, you can click Z to go down a number, or X to go up a number. Or if you want to quick select, click V, and you have a quick select wheel. Now we could go over the effect of all of these, but that would be taken away from the fun. So I will let you discover what each one of these does and different combinations that you can do. Everything is the same for the most part. If you want to create launch, click it, click select, it shows you what you need. You can change in between, so if you said you didn't have those items, you want to craft the spell instead, Click that, click select, and it'll show you exactly what's up here. So I want to craft AoE. There we go. Notice each time that I craft a new spell without making it, it does take away from my levels. So I wouldn't recommend doing this too much unless you have the levels to waste. Now that we've gone through the spells, you can create your own combinations to work with your playstyle. Next episode, we're going to go over Wildens, how to get the Wilden Tribute, and how to do rituals. Until next time, peace.